let's bring back the word cool. Hello and welcome back. I hope you're good. I hope you are well. Today we're going to be talking about things that I've seen recently that I find really, really cool because I'm trying to get the word cool to come back in. These are more or less unique things that I find cool, chic, and that I just really like, and I wanted to share them with you. We're going to start off with the coolest thing on this list, and that is the new Aest Studios bag, and particularly my new Aest Studios bag. I thought we could start with a little unboxing, get the vibes going. Aest Studios is a brand I've spoken about many times, as their capture medium bag has been my go-to for the past month. It's a brand I love and wear genuinely on the daily, and I'm so excited to have a new Aest Studio bag to add to my collection. Let's start with a bit of background on the brand. It's a woman-created and woman-led brand which aims to blend aesthetics with functionality, which they do very beautifully. The initial idea was to create a camera bag that is beautiful and that can be worn out and about in the city and not look like a camera bag. It's a super beautiful and detail-oriented brand. I strongly encourage you to check out their Instagram. All of their bags are beautifully finished and you can see it to the finest detail, and same goes for their packaging, which you'll get to experience firsthand with me right now. First off, it comes in this beautiful box, which I want to keep and use. I need to find a purpose for it, but this is making it part of my room decor. I'm so excited. A little letter, which I'll read. This is private. And a brand catalog. This is really nice. I love keeping things like this. I love these, make your order just feel so intentional. This here. Oh, we got a little scented pouch. So right upon opening it, just smells so good and luxurious. And this is really exciting to me. First goodie. Oh, how cute. This is actually so cute. A little bag charm, which I really love. Really, really beautiful. The main event. She's so beautiful. So here we have it, the number one thing on my things I find cool list, the new Aest Studio Baguette Bag. They also have the bigger Baguette Bag, which is so cool. Literally really, really cool. This one's just a bit more, for me, practical for every day. It's a cute size. It's beautiful. And I'm so excited to take her out and about. Thank you so much, Aest Studios. It's amazing as per usual. Moving on was one thing that's been on my mind so much lately, so much, and that is belts with pockets and big belts in general. Kind of like convenience belts, but made fashion. I just ordered one. I'm really excited. They're so cute. One brand that does these for sure is Capiaghi Summer. They have this really, really sweet one. So cute. This is actually the first one I saw and loved, and I think this is going to come in a bit, but on the more niche side. So I think it's the kind of thing you're going to see a bit on your Instagram, on your Pinterest, without necessarily it being a big trend that everyone's wearing. I think that's my prediction for it. I feel like this is a very logical continuation from skirts on top of jeans, or like the skirts trouser mashup. This makes sense, but it's a bit more of a like cool convenience aspect to it, which obviously just wearing a skirt on top of trousers doesn't really have this convenient aspect, which the convenient belt does. But I think you can take the most basic outfit and add one of these, and it immediately like levels it up. There's something different, there's something special, and that goes for big belts in general. I really like a belt worn low on the hips. It just adds a bit of an element for your eyes to catch onto your outfit and to make your outfit tenfold more interesting. So I'm big on belts, and I love to see, you can get so many different ones. I saw a girl recently who did a TikTok of her belt rotation, and there was these beautiful like beaded pearled braids. I'm gonna see if I can find it, but so cool, so cool. And I personally never wear belts, but I'm gonna change it. I'm ordering mine right now. We need to change this, but they're so cool and they instantly add so much to an outfit. And in my opinion, particularly a big one that is useless or not useful in the literal sense of a belt, like not to hold your pants up, but just to, you know, just to add something to your outfit. I'm a big fan of belts, and I think I'm a big fan of belts, particularly the really big ones, and particularly the useless ones. In a similar flow to the skirt trouser look, which I've talked about a lot of times and which I love, I like in a more subtle way when girls wear, and this also goes for guys actually, really long tops, like not quite a dress, not far from cropped, like long tops that fold over their jeans or skirts and kind of give the same look, but in a more casual, unintentional way. And I think I really struggle to find tops that are long enough in general because I'm not a big fan of crops at the moment, but a really, really long top, beautiful. I got these two, the Five Studio tube tops that are super long, super, super long. And that's the perfect top to play with this kind of look on length. And I really like it. Like, it just makes your outfit flow, and there's a direct correlation, like your eyes will follow your top and it leads down to your trousers or skirt or whatever. I really like it. I really like this idea of kind of marrying your clothes together and it not being just these jeans and this top, but somehow the jeans and top merge and it creates like a sub element to your outfit in the most simple way because you're not adding anything else. It is at the end of the day just like a top and jeans. It's just a really long top. And this also works with a really, really short dress. Then I have to get on board for this myself, but I find it really cool. And that is the full face of makeup without lashes, like with no lashes done. I think this is coming a bit more, and I've seen it in Vogue recently. It's becoming more of an editorial move. I think we're going to see it on the catwalks a lot this year. I really like it, and I really like it on others. It's just one of these things where you get so used to seeing yourself every day with your lashes done. I curl mine religiously. I don't necessarily wear that much makeup or not necessarily every day, but my eyelashes are getting curled. So this is one of these things that I find so cool, but I'm not quite there yet, but I really want to be. And I think it looks so chic, genuinely. And if you have a nice, I don't mean like Insta body glam kind of full face, but still like you have makeup on, you have maybe a bolder lip or something, but no eye makeup, maybe some eyeshadow, but no mascara. That's the key point. I think it looks so cool, genuinely so cool. And in the eye region still, I really like the idea of focusing more on eyeshadow on a signature eye look. I feel like recently it was a clean girl aesthetic and the lip combo trend. And don't get me wrong, I love my lip liner. I love it. But I think our eyes have been getting really disregarded, and this kind of might sound odd, as I just said, I like the no mascara look. But I think we should bring back eyeshadow, like a go-to eyeshadow. My go-tos recently have been this one sparkly kind of stick by NYX in this darkish color that I just like, so easy, like that. Or, and this is really cool, in my opinion, is a really matte beige or like cream eyeshadow and just that. And I think that easily looks so cool and it's so easy. I think a lot of what cool is to me is just ease. Like it shouldn't be anything that's too complicated. But that's kind of my vision when it comes to fashion. I don't like to overcomplicate things. And I just think that's like the perfect example of it. If you're still doing the extra step because you're wearing eyeshadow and that's not really been in lately so much, but in a really cool way. Like it's just so easy. I just, yeah. And now I look this cool. You know? You know. I'm going to make a shoe video very soon. But one thing that I've been actually obsessed with recently, and I don't have my own pair, but I'm really heavily considering it, is Mules. I love Mules. Mules and clogs and everything of the sort. For men, for women, for anyone, Mules. So cool. I think they're like a ballet flat, but the opposite. They're bolder, they're there, but in a way they're discreet, especially clogs, but in a way they're discreet too. And they're just like weird enough that it catches your eye, although it's technically a very simple shoe. You can have a just simple black leather clog. It's just not a shape we're used to as much. But that was kind of the effect at first with the ballet flat, also where people were just not used to seeing them anymore. And so when a girl would wear like jeans and a ballet flat, it seemed odd, but that was the really cool part where you're like, this is interesting. That's so cool. And clogs and mules are on that list. I also think they're this perfect, if you find a comfy pair, element of like slipper outside the house. I really like that. A more random one, and I feel like this really goes into what I was saying about effortlessness, but this is, and like not caring too much. And I guess if you do it in order to be cool, it kind of defeats the purpose. But I really like seeing people just like eating an apple or a peach when they're out and about, like waiting for the bus or something. You, it just screams cool to me, like this idea of not caring, and like I don't really care if I have a whole fruit right now. I want to make apples the next accessory. I always feel so cool when I walk around town with an apple in hand. Maybe this is silly, but I had to include it. I had to be real with you guys. I had to be real. In terms of beauty, I like the messy look. I like the big blowouts. I think sleek looks cool still, but I think it's been a bit overdone. And I just really like a nice blowout. Like I just think it looks so, and not necessarily like a perfect curls, but like big. I'm looking for, by the way, if any one of you knows, I'm looking for a good like root spray, volume spray to be like, I love that. I love it. I just love it. I feel like this had to be said, and I feel like I've been saying this, but really dark denim. I don't know why you can have the same pair of jeans in like a light wash or in a dark wash, and I will instantly gravitate towards dark. The exact same jean in dark. Okay, in my it makes sense because I wear mostly blacks, grays, and a bit of white, so it makes sense because the dark denim is closer to that. But I just love it. I just love it, and I think especially for fall and winter, and also in summer and in spring and the whole year and forever and ever and ever and ever, I just really, really love a dark wash jean. I just think it looks so cool. Then, this is actually, I'm gonna hook you guys up really, really good. I found my new favorite Instagram account, and that is the Internet Anthropology Instagram account. She is so cool. She makes videos on art and fashion and the signs of our times, and it's so interesting. They're these short format videos, but they're so good, and she's so good at always finding the exact thing. Like, I feel like we share a subconscious in some kind of way, and very often when I'll be ruminating on something I've seen online or some topic, she'll pull out a video and it actually just explains it so well and so beautifully. You guys need to check her out if you like this kind of stuff. I feel like if you like my kind of videos, you would probably be interested in her accounts. Please check her out. She's so cool. She'll be linked down below her Instagram. The Internet Anthropology is where it's at. It's so cool. It's the coolest Instagram account. I really, really like anything that looks at our common societal trends and art and that analyzes them and in like studies them. I just really like her Instagram account, and it makes me want to read more. It makes me want to learn more. It makes me want to binge watch all of them. And I am trying to spend less time on my phone, but whenever one of her videos comes, it feels worthwhile. It feels like my 30 minutes of prior scrolling were worth it because it means I've landed on the Internet Anthropology page. And I don't feel this strongly about many Instagram accounts. So please check her out. She's really, really cool. I think I'm just sick of the clean girl aesthetic. That's the same thing with the sleek back look. I also just can't do sleek back anymore. I cut my hair and it's very layered. I actually don't know if I could, but I really doubt I could. So I think maybe that's also it. I'm just trying to justify the movement, the common movement. But I think I'm just sick of it. And I'm sick of the glowy makeup also. And I'm really into matte and cool tones at the moment, which is a bit annoying because my entire beauty case is nor matte nor cool toned. I just think it looks so cool. I feel like that's gonna be that has been the explanation for all of these. It's just things I find cool, and I find this cool. Matte makeup. So in beauty, matte makeup, no lashes. Yeah, I think it's cool. And with a go-to eyeshadow look, which is preferably also matte and some kind of blowout, and you're actually the coolest person I've ever seen. If that's you, hit me up. And then I want to finish it on a bit more of a random one, and that is just taking notes in books. I think it's so cool, and I read quite a bit, and I very often start taking notes and like highlighting stuff, etc., etc. This is particularly good if you're rereading a book or if you plan on rereading a book, then it's amazing. But overall, it's nice because you feel so much more involved with the book. And also, I like this idea of like, this is my book. Like, it's been read, it's been lived, it's been understood or lived through. And yeah, I also I don't have a really nice handwriting in my opinion, but I love the Instagram photos or Pinterest photos where someone takes like a photo of their book with all the notes and the highlightings and sometimes little doodles and stuff, but that like correlates. It's just so cool. It's just so cool. So these are all my cool things. Please let me know 3 things you find cool at the moment. This is your challenge in the comments. And make sure to follow me on Instagram. I've been posting more. And see you very soon, hopefully.